Yes. My people, una good morning, una good afternoon. Depends on where you are watching us from. So today I want to talk about the two music our brothers sing. One by Mongo Park and the other by Oletin. Okay, so these two music, both of them are right. Okay, both of them are right. Depends on the side you are looking it from. So I'm not going to go into the details of both music, but I'm just going to share the synopsis, okay? The synopsis of the music so that we understand what they are talking about. So first of all, let's talk about Mongo Park. So Mongo Park basically said, look, there's no point of being in a meeting, okay? There's no point of joining a group of people doing meeting because majority of these people are Abadabi. So what Abadabi mean in essence is that majority of these people, they lack honor, they lack credibility, they lack integrity. So usually when you join a meeting, we do what they call a osusu. So everybody donates at the end of the year or at the end of the month. They give the money to each other. But what usually happens in this meeting, according to our brother Mongo Park, he said the chairman will keep the money or the chair lady will keep the money. Then when they ask, where is the money we put together, the chairman or the chair lady will be telling them, go and meet treasurer. So basically, it's advising people not to join meeting. That is Mongo Park point. Now, you see, you cannot do anything without people. Okay, people is very important. Relationship is very important. You understand? That's why our brother is always saying it. John Osage is always saying it. I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone because it's not easy. You need people to be able to, because there are other people that is going to help you out with finance, with ideas, with people they know. So my advice to people like Mongo Park is simple. Join meeting that you guys have the same mindset, because it's mindset that brings someone together. It's not because you're a Bini, I'm a Bini. It's not because you're a black man, I'm a black man. No, your mindset is what brings you together. Your vision is what brings you together. Your ideas is what bring you together. So for example, in Nigeria, I hang out with people like, I hang out with other tribes, Yoruba, Deltas, because I hang out with them because we have the same ideas, we have the same vision. You understand? It's unfortunate within the Benin, most Benin men, they are Badabidi. You understand? They are Badabidi. A paranomigo make this point yesterday. He said he was giving an example with Gerard Tenebe. Gerard Tenebe was telling the media what he wants the government of Okpebholo to do for them in Afema. So first he said they want the government to build bridge for them. Two, he said Gerard Tenebe is saying the government should build an airport for them. Okay, in the north of those states, airport and bridge. You understand? So a paranomigo was giving Gerard Tenebe a credit that, look, other people in those states that are not Benin, they are thinking of development and progress. But for the Benin men, majority of them are thinking about how to marry second wife, how to marry third wife. People like EJ Agbohima. You understand? So my advice to Mongo Park is that join a group that you people have the same mindset. The same mindset. I will give you an example. Let me quote TDJ. TDJ said, if you are in a group or if you are in a meeting and you are becoming the most smartest person or you are becoming the most intelligent person in that meeting, in that group, then it is time for you to leave. It is time for you to leave. Find a different group where people are smarter than you so that they can add value to your life. You understand? So let's listen to another quote from Dr. Miles Maro. Dr. Miles Maro said that if you are speaking in a language, okay, if you are speaking in a language that your peers does not understand, if you are speaking in a language that your peers does not understand, then it is time for you to leave. I can use myself to give example. Because I'm a guy that is addicted to personal development, so I read a lot of books and I'm always coming up with a different idea. So when I'm talking to my peers, people I call my friends, they don't really understand me, so it brings a lot of argument. Okay, so because it brings a lot of argument, so I come to the conclusion that it is now time for me to move on. I need other people that is thinking like me, that are more into personal development, that reason like me. You understand? So Mongo Park, if you are in a group where there's a lot of abadabidi people, that shows that you are not an abadabidi person. Or maybe once in a time you were an abadabidi person, but now you are not an abadabidi person. Because I listen to your music, your music make a lot of sense. You understand me, Mongo Park? So what you do, you live. Okay, there are other, I don't know, but there may be other Benin men out there that reason like you, that think like you, that have more integrity, that are more honorable, that have more credibility, that you can associate with. You understand? So don't tell me that there's nobody, like TDJ said, if your culture is very bad, like I said, because of the attitude of the Benin men, because lack of integrity, honor, and credibility, I decided to follow other tribes. So if you know your culture, I'm talking to Mongo Park now and Mongo Park follower. If you know your culture, they lack all these things, then look for a different culture. If it's the Yoruba people, Igbo, but there are other people out there that think like you. That's my point. Okay, so that is it for Mongo Park music. So let's talk about Oletin music. So Oletin reply. How did I ever come across Oletin video? Now, Mr. Abatoba, I have three Facebook. Mr. Abatoba said have blocked me in one of the Facebook. So there's this other Facebook I use. Anytime Abatoba said comment, anytime Abatoba comment in any post, it appears. I don't know why that happened, but it appears on my timeline. So I decided to check what Abatoba have commented on. So he commented on Oletin video. So in that video, Oletin is talking about character. Okay, he's trying to insinuate that probably it's because Mongo Park does not have a character. That is why he cannot work in a meeting or he cannot work in a group. You understand? But Abatoba is trying to say, this guy is singing rubbish music. Is this what the Benin music has turned to? But because of ignorance, because of stupidity, because of foolishness, he didn't know that Oletin was talking to him personally. That music is personally for Abatoba because he lacked character. Okay? He lacked the ability to work with people. Okay? He lacked what we call emotional intelligence. You understand? There are many examples I can give you about Abat. We remember when he went during the campaign for Okpebholo, when he went to Benin, he was fighting with everybody. He fight with Temidayo, fight with Govo, you understand? So that kind of person, that character, cannot be successful in a meeting, cannot be successful in a group. That's the point Oletin is trying to make. You understand? I will give you an example. When I enter college here, okay, my first year in college, the first thing they do when you enter college, they put you in a group. So in that group, it can be 4 to 5 people. Okay, those are the group you guys will be doing project together, everything together. So that project at the end of the year or at the end of a semester, the project you guys do together, we get point like 15 points towards your final point. The same thing when you leave college, you start work, you are going to join a team where you have a leader. You understand? So someone like Abatoba, we find it extremely difficult to work in a team or work in a group or work in a meeting because there's going to be always ego clashes. There's going to be always problems. There's going to be always arguments. You understand? Like I will give you an example. Abatoba, we said we don't need much people. We are enough. You understand? Because he's thinking of only his stomach. Because if there's much people, the money will not be enough for him to share. Okay? Someone like a Paranomigo will say, everybody is important. Everybody is valuable. Okay? That is the mindset of someone that have emotional intelligence. That is the mindset of someone that is inclusive. You know, trying to bring everybody along. Okay, you can see the contrast now between Abato Obase. You see his mentality. So in a group, in a meeting, if you don't have emotional intelligence, you are going to be having a lot of conflict. You are going to be having a lot of clashes. Okay, just look at what happened in Canada recently. Abato Obase brought one woman and started disgracing the woman. This an anti-supporter of Obaseki that went to visit Obaseki. So this is his attitude. Okay, so I will give this morning. This morning, TDJ give a quote which I think is very interesting. He said, your gift will get you there, but your obedience will keep you there. Your gift will get you there. What will keep you at the top? Your gift may take you to the top, but what will keep you there is your obedience. Paranamigo say, I'm good at taking orders. Okay, so how about we cannot deny the fact that he have a gift. But he cannot stay up there because of he don't take order, he don't have obedience, he's very disrespectful, he fights everybody. Okay? So there's two books, because that issue, we call it an emotional intelligence issue. Okay, Robert Kiyosaki was very clear about this. He said, without emotional intelligence, you can never be successful. Without emotional intelligence, you can never be rich. Okay, so it is your ability to work with people. It is your ability to work with people that will take you up. Okay, it is your ability to make friends. Relationship is everything. Without relationship, you cannot do anything. You cannot do it alone. So there's two books I'm going to recommend. Okay, there's two books I'm going to recommend in terms of improving your emotional intelligence skills. Okay, the first one is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Okay, How to Win Friends and Influence People. It was written by Dale Carnegie. Okay, it's about someone that is important in your life, someone that is significant in your life. If you get into argument, allow them to win. Okay, another book I want you guys to take a look at is The 50th Law. It's a very powerful book when it comes to emotional intelligence. Okay, in the book, he used two bossers to give example. Okay, one of the bosser, anytime they call the bosser nigger, he got annoyed. Okay, got annoyed with the crowd, and he was making a lot of that affect his ability to boss. But there was another boxer that anytime they call him nigger or any kind of bad names, he energized him. He take that annoyance on his opponent. Okay, that is advantage of emotional intelligence. So let me just quickly make this point about everybody is important. Everybody is valuable. Okay, everybody is significant. Okay, I will give an example by the example Dr. Miles give. He said in a car, okay, in a car now, what is the most important thing in a car? Is it the engine or the spark plug? Okay, this is my car now. Let's say it's a petrol car. What is the most important thing in this car? Okay, is it the engine or the spark plug? The engine may cost, it's like the heart of the car. Okay, it may cost like 500,000 naira. Okay, the spark plug may cost like 50,000 naira. Okay, but without the spark plug, okay, without the spark plug, the engine cannot work. Without the spark plug, the engine cannot work. So what is Dr. Miles trying to say? He's trying to tell you that everything is important, including the spark plug. So that is someone that understands emotional intelligence. That is someone that understands inclusive. Okay, since Abato Obase make Obaseki government his government, nobody can be able to tamper with the government. Nobody can get into the government. He drives everybody away. He turned Edo State government to his personal property. You understand? So that is why I was not too annoyed as Aswa Ighodalo lost, because he removed that Abato Obase monopoly on Edo State government. You know, he removed it. Now everybody cannot associate themselves with the government. You understand? So let me talk about Benin people, because this issue is very important. Because Mongo Park made the point, he said, yeah, but Paranoigo still make the point about Benin leaders. And I'm making the point about Benin leaders now. Just for example, look at Okpebholo. The two Benin people that he has empowered, okay, is three now. But the third one, we haven't confirmed it. The three Benin people he has empowered, Samson Osage, is told money. Okay, it was involved in fraudulent activity. The other one, Osarieme, I don't know what his name, that is based in UK. He was invited by the EFCC. Now we are hearing now that Kabaka has been fired by Okpebholo. So what we are understanding from Okpebholo government is that he's a man of integrity, he's a man of credibility, and he's a man. He's a man that don't take nonsense. And majority of Benin people, they are badabi. They don't have integrity, they don't have credibility, they don't have honor. They will steal everything. They are badabi, and that is what Mongo Park was making. So what is happening in Okpebholo government now? Okpebholo is firing the Benin people because of their abadabi character, because of their abadabi behavior. So all these Benin people now, they are not taking money, going behind the scene to pay Abat, to rubbish Okpebholo government, claiming that Okpebholo government is all Esan people. Okpebholo government is all North people. They don't want to put Benin people. But the Benin people that have been included in Okpebholo government, even Samson Osage was the first person that was announced in Okpebholo government. He was kicked out or suspended because of fraud. The other one was Osarieme, I don't know what his name, that lawyer. He was kicked out because of fraudulent activity. This Kabakana, it may be still the same. We don't know. We don't know. That's why Okpebholo make the most strategic decision for bringing a Pyranomigo into his team. Because Okpebholo have looked at all the Benin men, both the one on social media, both the one on non-social media, have looked at all of them and said, look, the one that have a little bit of honor, okay, the one that have a little bit of credibility, the one that have integrity is a Pyranomigo, and he can see that. Okpebholo is not a stupid man. He can see that that's why he brought a Pyranomigo into his team. You understand? So what I'm using this opportunity to say is that the narrative, people like Abat and people that have been fired from this government are trying to promote that Okpebholo does not like Benin people. As far as me and a Pyranomigo is in this Okpebholo government, it will not fly. That narrative will not fly. Because Okpebholo only want people that are honest to work with. That's the people Okpebholo want. Okay, so that is it, folks. So just a quick summary. Okay, so Mongo Park talk about a lot of abadabidi people in meeting, advising people not to join meeting. So it's right. There is a lot of abadabidi people, but it is you that will choose. It is you that will open your eye and look for people that are not abadabidi. The Oletin talk about character. He said it's because of your character you cannot work in a group or you cannot be in a meeting. Both of them are right. Okay, I think this is the first video I've said that two people are right at the same time. Okay, if you look at it, both of them are making good points. Okay, so for Mongo Park, go and look for your kind. They say best of the same feather flocks together. So go and look for your kinds. If you are ego, go and look for your kind. Go and look for people that reason and think like you, the same mindset. But Mongo Park, if you have character issue, if you have behavior issue, then you need emotional intelligence skills. Then you have to listen to what is the name of this guy now? Oletin. So you have to listen to Oletin because Oletin know you personally. He has worked with you. According to some source, they said Oletin was your former boy. So Oletin know you personally. Maybe you know that you have bad character like Abatobaze. So he's trying to advise you to change your ways. That if you change your ways, you can be able to be in a meeting. There's a lot of advantage of being in a meeting because you may have a problem. Your meeting people may rescue you. I'm talking about good, not about a meeting. Okay. The other day we saw in Italy a group of people, I think in Verona, bought a big house. Okay, they come together to bought a big house. So there are some meetings that are useful. It's not all meetings that are bad. You understand? But you have to what we call audit your character. Look at your character. Look if you are if maybe it's because of your behavior you have been kicked out of the meeting. You see, we like blaming people all the time. You know, we like Kajo said reasoning is difficult. Reasoning is difficult. That is why people blame people. So people will just instead of them to audit themselves that, where am I going to strong? Especially people like Abbott. Instead of those, maybe let me change my ways, let me change my behavior. But they want to claim their rights all the time. So look at your behavior, Mongo Park. Okay, so that is it, folks. My name is Victor Vince. I'm a life coach, a business coach, a financial literacy teacher. Okay, I'm also an executive life coach. Another word for leadership coaching. Thanks for watching, and do have a productive day.